supposed to be done. The problem with us, we want love, yet we don't even love ourselves. We don't love whatever we have already with us. We don't love even the fact that you have a small house, you don't like it. The fact that you've got gray hair, you don't love it. The fact that you are a black man or a black woman or a white woman, you don't love it. But at the same time, we expect people to come into our lives and love us. So the question is, what are you supposed to do for you to, find love that everybody's running away from? You see, life and world is becoming very technical, and it's becoming very bad because most of us, how my dear, I'm very stressed. All right, so keep it here, right here, Nafula, because I'm going to tell you how it's done. My video that I just posted right now was talking about the worst mistake that you can do is to fall in love with somebody who hasn't moved on and who is still nursing pains, who is still feeling about their past, who is still feeling about the boy that, broke her, or a woman that broke his heart. And you find this man or you find this woman, and then you fall in love with them. And this is what is happening every time in life. Because in the situation, in the world that we are right now, most of us are broken. 90% of women and men that are walking around here, they are broken. Maybe from their past relationships, they're broken from their jobs, they're broken from their families, they're broken. There's something that is missing in them. So they don't love the fact that they are alive. I hope that makes sense. You see, people are walking, but they don't love the fact that they are alive today and they're walking. So because of this, there's a lot of breakages, there's a lot of bridges that have not been sealed. You see, there's a sea, and sea is the life. So this sea needs a bridge for you to gap the difference between this other boundary and the other border. So you need to have a bridge to cross the sea. The sea is the life. This border is yourself. The other way across the river is the person you want to fall in love with. But there has to be a bridge between the two of you to connect the two of you together to find love working for you. But this is what happens. People get to see the other sea. They are on this other side and they want to cross the sea, but because they are rushing, because they want to have somebody, because their friends are in a relationship and their friends are on social media showing nice photos, your friend comes home and tells you, what, my boyfriend bought me a car on my birthday, my boyfriend bought me this golden watch or golden ring. So you rush because you also need to have it. You just broke up yesterday or a month ago or 3 months ago, but because someone is doing something to your friend, you want to start a relationship because you have seen a potential man or woman who can do the same thing your friend is being done on. What do? We jump into the sea. We start swimming inside the sea because we want to reach the other end. What happens? We never waited for the bridge to cross the sea in the simplest way. We dive into the sea and we start swimming. This sea, inside the sea, we find out that there's crocodile, there's hippopotamus, there's snakes, there's lizards, there's everything inside the sea. So what happens? You start complaining about the sea. You start telling people how the sea is so bad. You start telling the people how it is hard to cross the sea. But my lovely brothers and sisters, crossing the sea, you don't have to swim. It is so easy for you to wait, to be patient, to build a bridge that will help you to cross the bridge without, meeting the crocodiles, without meeting the hippopotamus, without meeting the cobra snakes inside the sea. But who is there to be patient, to wait for it? This video today, I was telling people that don't get in love, don't fall in love with a person who hasn't moved on. So how do you know? Somebody will be asking me, how do I know that I am in the sea and I'm swimming? I'm not crossing the sea using a bridge. You will know when you are inside the sea and swimming. Number one, you get in this relationship, you find this woman or man, but still you're thinking about your ex. You're still asking yourself that, will he do to me the same things that my ex did to me? You try to compare them. He calls me 20 times, my ex used to call me 30 times. Why is he doing that? Sometimes you go to your phone and you still have the messages and the conversation you had with your ex. You still go through them, and you kind of, am I missing this guy? Or, you have a lot of questions in your mind. There's something that is telling you that something is not right. That means you are swimming inside the sea. You're not using a bridge to cross the sea to go to the other end. So what happens? What do we have to do? When you are in this dilemma, this is exactly what is causing us not to have a love that we are looking for. Because I can tell you, sometimes the person who broke your heart, let me tell you this, and let me surprise you. The guy who broke your heart could have been the best person in your life. He could have been the best person in your life, and still he is the best person or she is the best person. But because we come into the relationship with doubts, we come into the relationships with a lot of things attached, we are still worried. Will they treat us the way we were treated before? Do I have to trust them? You don't. Do I have to give them my whole heart? I can't trust them with my heart. I can't risk giving my heart. I'll just be here. I'll try. I'll see. And in fact, I told you guys that nowadays, Winfred, thanks for joining. That's my sister from another mother. So nowadays relationships, people are like, you know what, John, that guy approached me, but I don't feel like, but I'm just thinking like, I want to give it a try. So what do you think? Shall I give it a try? Let me tell you, buddy, there's nothing like trying love. There's nothing like trying love. If you're going to give it a try, you have absolutely messed up everything. You see, love is not something that can be bought from a shop. It is not a machine. It doesn't have a test drive. When you decide that you're going to love, remember, love is something that is attached to this. It is attached to your heart. It is a feeling attachment. It's emotional attachment. It is spiritual attachment. It is mental attachment. Love is the only thing that takes every kind of your being. The spiritual being, the physical being, your mental being, your social being. Love takes everything in your life. So if you're gonna give a love a drive test, you have messed it up. And tell me, 80%, 80, let me give it 80, but it can go up to 90 or even 100. Most of the relationships today start from trials. A man comes into your life, he approaches you, he tells you, you know what, you look so cute, I'm feeling like, starting a relationship with you, I'm feeling like falling in love with you, you're looking gorgeous, I've been looking for a woman like you, I've been dating so many times, I've fallen, apart with the women, they've been breaking my heart, so I was just feeling that you are the last woman I'm gonna have in my life, because I'm satisfied with having a relationship. What I'm looking for is a marriage. Because of those sweet words, as a woman, you will fall for this man. But then you go into your heart and you're asking yourself that, is he really the right man? Then you go to your squad. You ask them that, John approached me, but I'm still undecided. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to say yes or no. Then your squad tells you that, give it a try. Maybe he's, and then you accept to give it a try. You have messed your life. Love is never given a trial, because for a woman, I know women fall deeply in love and you fall. Emotionally, you are strong, but you are weak when it comes to things that does attach to your emotions. You are strong, you can express yourselves. You are strong, you can take it. But when it comes to making a decision to something that is going to destroy you or not destroy you, women are so weak more than men are. That's why I told people here, I told women that I teach and I coach about relationship that, remember, men are going to fall in love with you after a long period of time. They might come to you, they might tell you they are falling in love with you, you have all the things that they are looking for, but sincerely speaking, they are not falling in love with you. They are just having a lust for something that is in you, and it will take them time. It will take them time to digest, to get their feelings attached to you, because men are looking for so many things in women. Women are only looking for love. That's why when a woman tells a man that I love you, they mean it. A man can tell you I love you, but they don't mean it. Women too, there are some women that have gone extravaganza, and they can also tell men that they love them, but they don't mean it. But in a good percentage of women, once they say yes, they always mean it. But for me as a man, I can say yes, but I'm just lusting to have sex with you. I'm just lusting to have some good time with you. So I'm going to tell you everything that we want to hear. You know, we know the words that women want to hear. Women want to hear some sweet words, and I know how to lure you with those words. So once you come in, and then I didn't mean it, but I made you feel like I meant it, and you get into it and with a full force, with all your body, all your soul, all your heart, and boom, you are in it. Maybe you had just been broken up, or I was broken up. And you see, people, always when I teach people, that video today I say that don't fall in love with somebody who is broken. And a lot of people will think that it is breakup just because of love. A person who is broken has got so many things. There's being broken job-wise, there's being broken in love, there's being broken family-wise. So you've got to know, before you decide to get into a relationship, you've got to understand whether you are loving people who are broken. My dear sisters and brothers, you cannot be a healer when you are looking for a love. When you're deciding to go love somebody, don't become the doctor. Don't become the healer. You cannot do two things at a time when it comes to the things of the heart. So you don't fall in love with somebody who's broken and then you want to try to heal them. You will not heal them. And in fact, sometimes you will help them to heal, and once they heal, they will move on and get another person. Hello? This is what happens. You fall in love with somebody who is broken, you help them to heal, you take all the shit. They beat you up with all the shits. They pack you up with all their problems and all their issues, and you help them to come out of it. And once they come out of it and they stand on their feet and they can now see and reason out, they realize that, oh, how ugly is she? Oh, it's horrible. How did I fall in love with her? But you're not horrible. You're not ugly. It is because you fell in love with them when they were broken. So they were just looking for somebody who can help them to chill. Some people say to chillax. You know, they were just looking for a comfort. They were just looking for somebody who can take them through that mess, through that desert, through that destroyance and problems. And once you take them away from that, that's when they will realize. I've seen a lot of people, men and women, tell me that, you know what, I've given all to this man. Since our relationship started, I've offered everything. This guy has been so hard, but I've offered everything to him or to her. But you know what? You know what she did to me? After almost 6 months of this relationship, giving him my all, now he's seeing somebody else. She thwarted everything and now she's seeing somebody else. You see, it is not always their mistakes. It is the reason it's always like we get into these relationships with people who are broken, people who are not giving us their mind nor their heart. They are coming with their problems and they are looking for someone who can take their burden. You see, a person who is broken is told to seek God's guidance, is told to be in isolation, is told to seclude himself and try to find solution to get what they deserve. See, one person who's broken doesn't know how to think. They don't reason out. They reason with their feelings. Their mind goes absent. Their mind goes for a safari or a journey, some people call it. So when you're falling in love with them, this is what has been happening in most of the people. Most of us are broken, but in the brokenness, we fall in love again. You are broken. You're still nursing the pains of being left. You're still nursing the pain of leaving somebody. Don't only think that people who are left are the ones who are broken. You can break even after leaving somebody. You know, they say that I can love you so much but still choose to leave you. So you can leave somebody that you love so much because you feel they are not giving you what you need. You will be broken. And in that brokenness, if you fall in another relationship, you fall in love with another person, you are not going to get what you want, because whatever you are looking for is not love, but is looking for someone who's going to heal you. So this is what I tell people. When you are broken, or you realize somebody is broken, and you really feel that you are falling in love with him or her, and you have seen that the signs in him or her is like he's broken, take your time. Don't fall in love with them. Keep them closer to you. Talk to them, show up. Sometimes take them for coffee. Just show up on them, talk to them, give them a call, text them, try to know how their day was going. Throughout the day, you create friendship with them. You're just there. You don't start love when people are broken. Love comes when people are healed. You see, if all of us are gonna love when we are healed, when you're not feeling lonely. You see, people fall in love because they are feeling lonely.